Welcome to Switch It Up. This is a new segment called Switch It Up Open Road.
Well, that's what Todd's calling it.
Yeah, that's what Switch It Up Open Road is what I'm going to call it.
That's what you're going to call it?
Yeah,
Okay.
We're going to give you the details on Switch It Up.
I didn't get to vote, I'm telling you.
No, there was no voting. This was Todd just
put his foot down. That's what we're going to call it.
I came up with it. So, we're going to roll the intro on this little unique segment, and we're going to come back and fill you guys in. So, sounds like a plan?
Sounds like a plan. Roll the intro.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
Okay, and we're back. And we're still on the road.
We didn't go anywhere.
We didn't go anywhere.
Maybe a mile.
Yes. Now, I am eating Mambas as the open road treat snack of the day.
I don't like those.
No, she doesn't like Mambas. They're too much
get
work. But
you
have to take them apart, and you've got all the little pieces of paper everywhere.
No, I just don't think they taste good.
No, they taste great.
I'm just saying
that's the point.
I don't eat them because of that reason.
Okay, well, we're really going off track on our open road first segment.
Oh, we only got 120 miles to go, so come along.
Come along. This is probably where I just show you driving footage for like the next hour and a half, but we'll bypass that, and we're only gonna do. So we got to have ground rules, fill you in on what Switch It Up Open Road is going to be about, and how often we're going to do it, and where it's going to be, and is this going to be our normal channel, blah, 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 blah.
No, this is something totally new, so for those of you that are freaking out going, I don't want to watch them sit in their truck all day, no
Congratulations,
worries.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. We're just explaining what this new open road is.
So, here's what happened.
What happened was...
What's that from? Is that from a movie?
Continue on.
Huh? That's not from a movie.
Continue on. Sorry.
That just makes no sense. That came out of nowhere.
Okay. Something that everybody did to me at work.
Oh.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
When I had a job.
Yeah, this is our job. Congratulations, all of you Switch It Uppers.
I got you totally psyched.
Yes, that did throw me off, and that doesn't happen very often because that came out of nowhere. This idea of Switch It Up Open Road came from the fact is that we're so busy and we're always out running around shooting video of seeing adventures and things, and we're posting on our normal video content. We really wanted to give the opportunity to maybe answer questions we were seeing in our comments or something like that as we're out and about. And I have limited editing time, so we're actually going to be showcasing this little Switch It Up Open Road thing on our members stuff, right?
Well, and it's also, I believe, let me double check and make sure with Todd that this is correct.
Well, you need to file a email to me.
Oh, do I?
So I can respond, but we don't have time to do the proper channels.
Okay, so can I just circumvent?
Yeah, just circumvent the situation.
Right now? Okay, so it's also going to be a time, I thought, where a lot of times in our, oh boy.
That is a radar detector.
And yes, it's legal.
In most states.
Not that we need it in Shrek.
No.
Like, he doesn't ever go fast enough.
No. There's a reason for that. That can be covered in a later open road.
Okay.
Oh, look, our microphone fell down, and you look like you're being eaten by a ̗�𝗿𝗶𝗽. You know what 𝗧𝗿𝗄s were?
No, I don't even know what a 𝗧𝗿𝗃 is.
A 𝗧𝗿𝗃 is actually from, oh boy. This is already going badly. Technical difficulties. A 𝗧𝗿𝗃 was on Star Trek.
Oh, it's adorable. What is it?
What is it? Why, lovely lady, it's a 𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Did you get this at the space station?
Yes, sir.
A most curious creature, Captain. Its trilling seems to have a tranquilizing effect on the human nervous system.
watch Star Trek.
Okay, we're way off. Now go on.
Oh, I was saying that beyond just sometimes questions and things that people ask us, our road time when we're traveling is a lot of our behind, just like we'd like to bring you along to some of the behind the scenes conversations that we have, plans that we have, things that we're dreaming of, things that it's just kind of like a behind the scenes, what are we working on? Because we have our business meetings in the...
Yeah, this is business. You're welcome to our new business meeting.
We have business meetings while we're in the truck, or discuss good... I mean, sometimes we have good conversations about, I don't know...
Life.
Yeah, or sometimes you ask strange things about, what do you think about the Nephilim? I mean, like, that's a weird conversation.
Well, the Nephilim's one of my favorite.
I know. I'm just bringing you guys into the, like, sometimes we have some really strange conversations.
They might not know who the Nephilim is.
We don't need to don't start.
Don't start. We're not starting that on this segment.
No.
We're giving you the ground rules.
But, yes, this content, now that some of you are freaking out going, I just want to watch Todd jump into a waterfall.
Yeah, where I apparently need a tan and lose weight. I think that was pretty much most of the comments that I saw from that.
Yes, those were the comments. But at least they moved off the hair on your head.
Well, yeah.
You gave them something new to talk about. But don't freak out if you're, because that's going to continue to be our normal content. What we're, where we're seeing, what we're doing, where we're staying.
So think of this more like a video podcast.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
And we're going to place it basically as our supporter level
in our members.
Now, I don't know if that's a perk.
Right.
But it also gives us a chance to fill you in a little bit more real time, because I'll do limited editing. This road's a little rough, I feel like.
Yeah.
So I'll do limited editing on these and just allow free. That's why it's called Switch It Up Open Road. It's just open talk forum on things that we're thinking about as we drive down the road. And how long will they go? Who knows? Right now we've gone like 7 minutes, but I don't know. Does
that mean that you will you still put in duck quacks where necessary?
No. This will be unfiltered because it's under the paid area. So if we say a cuss word, put your big boy panties on, and girl panties, and...
But they'll be unlisted, so it won't plug up all your feeds for those of you that don't want to see it.
Oh, the tribble. The tribble. That's the first thing we gotta fix. Is how to fix the tribble.
So you ask, where are we right now? We're on a highway.
Yeah.
Headed to Texas.
And it's very bouncy. Goodness sakes. This is a horrible segment. This is bad. Okay. I think I got it.
So anyway, where are we? We're just leaving Kansas City, and we're headed down to Texas. And
this is a very long drive day. Usually we only drive 300 miles.
Yeah,
Today we're pushing 460.
Yeah, driving a little farther. Because we just have to get down. We just need to get down to Texas. We got a huddle coming up, and I got stuff I got to do.
Well, we need like 3 days for you to finish up all of the.
Yeah, I need some work days.
Yes.
So we're just gonna go do some of those details, last minute things, and I'm working on some other upcoming ones that I've got to get some contracts firmed up on for some activities. However, I say all that to tell you where we were or where we are.
Yeah.
And then...
Did you enjoy Easter?
Oh, yeah, let's have that conversation.
You mean with all the tears?
I really did enjoy Easter. We spent the time with our grandkids. They're just such great kids. We have really great grandchildren, and they love when we're home.
Yes.
When we're hanging out, and so it was super fun. Colton's just got the biggest personality right now as a 2-year-old. So, and one of Tristan had a birthday, so that was fun.
Right.
But yeah, so this time
it caused us to start processing some things about this next year on how we're going to navigate coming back, and trying to come back more for maybe extended weekends to see events and do things like that.
Yeah, because when we went to church on Sunday, that was a very emotional thing as well, because those those are moments and weekends that we really enjoyed being a part of.
Right.
Right. Back when we were back home, and so that was hard. It's hard. It's hard to leave. It's hard to leave home, especially when you have so many great friends and family that are back there. So that was unbelievably tough. And so,
New text message from Brianna Lady.
Our daughter's texting us.
Speaking of one of them, right?
Yes.
That's her right now. Brianna is the one with the two girls and the one boy.
Yeah.
Did you just say boys?
Girl and boy. I said boys originally, but
Yes. The boys are Britney's.
well, you were talking about Colton. That's what made me
Oh,
think.
yeah. So anyway, long story short, I asked Todd if maybe what we need to consider. My question for you is,
Right.
if we need to be able to leave the rig and come home more often, sometimes with $4.80 diesel fuel right now, it's not very feasible just to drive across the country another 1,200 miles to get home. So maybe we need to figure out if we had more solar and battery capabilities, would we be able to leave the rig longer? That's my question for you.
Right.
And even like when we were coming home, we spent the night in a Bass Pro Shop parking lot.
Right.
And the generator kicks on about 1:30 because of our refrigerator, right? So if we had more solar and battery powered, would we be able to make it through the night without having to have the generator kicked on when we're
Right.
just doing like an overnight in the parking lot somewhere?
No, it wouldn't kick on because with lithiums you won't have to do that. So currently, this is some of the things that we've been discussing is upgrading to the lithium-ion batteries and allowing us to leave the rig like at a Boondockers or something like that, where the rig can actually run the refrigerator. That's the main thing we have to worry about as we would fly home. So these have been talks that we've been having to be able to come back, maybe park, fly back, extended weekend, fly back out. That way we're not driving and using so much diesel because
Yeah, and I was thinking that, we could come home and just stay longer, but the kids are in school and our kids work as well,
Right.
and so it's not like us staying longer. Yes, we get to see them a little bit more, but I think for the age our grandchildren are, more often, maybe not as long duration, but more frequently would probably be a better solution, maybe.
Right. So there's our conversations on that kind of
But you
spurred
said
from
the
that.
refrigerator, wouldn't we need more than just the refrigerator?
Yeah, well, we have our cameras and everything run off our internet, which runs off the same setup, but we would just need enough power to last, if there's 2 or 3 cloudy days in a row, it would have to have enough power to go those cloudy days till the sun comes back out, recharges the batteries.
What do we currently have on our rig?
1 300-watt solar panel and 4 AGM batteries, which they just don't cut it. They make it most of the night, and then we have to start cycling the generator.
So I think that the system where when the batteries get down to a certain level, the generator kicks on and charges. I think that was a genius. Whoever come up with that was a genius. That was a genius idea.
Yeah, but it's not conducive to take the rig, park it somewhere, not be there.
We don't want the generator kicking on and off when we're not there, because sometimes we've had, things not start back up when the generator kicks off. So my question is what do we, what do we need to do first, to determine what we do need?
Well, when I was talking to somebody and they said we needed to get this device where you plug into all of your plugins wherever you're having power, so we can count all the watts of the normal usage, and then we start determining what our usage,
what our needs are. Okay.
So that's something that we'll end up probably doing just anyway to get that info, and then we can reach out to a couple people or a couple places just to start that ball rolling.
Yeah, because for me, I'm not looking, and I think you're the same way, I'm not looking to go boondocking off the grid for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. That's just not our style.
and I don't think that's most people's style when it comes to solar. Most people's style is like what we're needing. They have a residential fridge most of the time, or they're gonna go. Well, I'll give you another example. We're thinking about the Albuquerque Balloon Fest. Well,
Right.
some of those spots at the Albuquerque, you get 30 and 50 amp. A lot of the spots you have nothing, and so you're basically in essence boondocking. So instead of running the generator all the time, that's the normal life cycle, I think, of a lot of people that are RVing.
We don't need tremendous be completely off the grid for weeks on a time.
No.
I just want the flexibility to come and go from the rig a little bit more often. And like you said, I think there was a rally that we were a Grand Design rally that I was looking at, and it was a lot of boondocking spots too. So it just opens up some doors for us if we would have more.
So that's
solar.
some of the stuff behind the scenes on what we were discussing when we were back home. And
yeah, it's got my brain processing, but we just need to start digging into the options.
Most of our stuff that comes around that we try to have a solution to has revolved around how do we make our lifestyle of traveling still fit into being involved in our family's life. And anytime we can kind of marry those and figure that out, it just makes for a better experience, because then you don't feel like you're really missing as much as we're out on the road.
I just like options. I guess that's why I like spreadsheets. Spreadsheets give me all the options, so I could probably start putting all of the solar things we need.
Yeah, that's what we need. I need another spreadsheet. I sure do. Sheila loves spreadsheets.
It's a way to organize all your thoughts.
It's a way to organize something. At one time, here's a fun fact.
Oh boy.
She did our laundry, and I went in to get a shirt, and she had color coordinated all my shirts in like blues, grays, blacks.
It looked pretty, didn't it?
Well, it did. But, I mean, you know as well as I do, what I do is I open the thing and reach in, just grab a shirt, whatever shirt comes up.
Yeah, so fun fact, you know what I do to you now?
I know what
when
you
you've
do.
been wearing the...
I know, you take sections and you move the things around.
You pull them from the same section all the time, so it's like, well, he's worn that a little bit too much, I'll put this in a different section, because you don't grab over here. The closet's only this big, but you still only go to one section.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
I would be the dude, literally, if I could have all the same color shirt, I would wear the same shirt every day, same color.
Well, and we all know it'd be blue.
That's not true.
Oh, what color would it be then? What were you going to say?
It could be gray. It could be black.
Oh,
Black goes with everything except when it's like 105 out. I'd hate to wear a black shirt all the time in those instances.
Yeah, because navy blue is so far away from black.
Shut up.
Yes, you would wear the same. Well, I guess that would make it easy. We could just get you 7 of the exact same shirt.
You guys, they would be like watching videos and they'd be like, well, I don't understand. Todd's always got the same shirt on.
Oh, but your hair would let them know.
Oh, yeah, my hair has its
And now you're growing.
Okay, so that's another question. This is the longest I've had this.
Ever. We've been married.
No,
20...
not ever.
Oh,
not ever. I've had it a little longer.
I
But
don't
I mean,
think
in a few years, it's been this. So
no,
I want to know how.
This. I don't ever remember seeing this.
So how long do you think I ought to let this grow? Has it drove you nuts so far?
Well, I haven't seen. I need to look at the picture that you're going for again.
Well, my hair's not ready. I just wanted to see if I could grow this out to see if it would drive me nuts. But honestly, you're the one that it affects more than me.
Yeah, I stare at you all day long.
Because I'm sexy as hell. I know it. That's why you're staring. I feel it. I feel it. You're sitting there just Google eyes over me, and I'm like, oh, please, girl.
Look, there's a penitentiary.
Yeah, there was a sign. The sign said, do not pick at shikers. They may be released or inmates, escaped inmates. Thanks, Oklahoma, for that. Oh, they're hiring, too.
Everybody's hiring. Yeah. You could get multiple jobs in every state.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Okay, well, that's my thoughts for the time being. Easter was fabulous. I miss. It was hard to leave last night. I totally had a ugly cry moment.
But I understood why, because I felt the same thing.
Yeah.
It was really nice night though.
Yep.
And we want to say thank you to everyone with the amazing comments regarding our Easter video. That was very touching. We weren't sure how it would be received, and you guys were amazing on all the ideas and feedback. That was great.
Our crew is actually just an amazing group of people. They really are.
So we really enjoyed that.
We love you guys. We appreciate you. We love that you just follow along. And if this is your first time watching one of our videos, this wouldn't be your jam. Yeah, this is not normal, nor is our Easter video normal. So don't go watch that one first either if you want to know what we're like. We are Switch It Up for a reason, because you never know what to expect, I think.
And we're starting a new Switch It Up Open Road. It'll be probably every 3 to 7 days. We'll post it for our supporters. On that join button, you have members and supporters, so it'll be the higher tier. Just because we know not everyone's going to want to see this type of content. And if you're supporting us, you really are like, hey, you know what? I just like to hear him chat.
Let's see what Todd's up to today.
Yeah.
And what Sheila has to.
So that probably will go.
Pick on it.
Probably almost once a week we'll be able to do this, because this is so easy. I can hit my phone, it starts recording, and then when I'll pull the card, upload it.
Why do you feel like they need to know that information? I'm just curious. Like, what does that matter?
Well, it matters because it's duplicatable.
But does it matter to them?
Yeah, it does, because this means that it's sustainable. A lot of times when we're trying to do something, if we have all these other things going on, this is actually sustainable, where it can be done and duplicated.
But you think they need to know that you're going to push a button on
Absolutely, you need to know that.
Pull the card out, upload it, like they need to know all those steps.
It's called painting a visual picture, Sheila.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes,
So
and it's very important. I'm painting a visual picture for them to understand. Oh yeah, Todd's walking in, he's pulling the card out, he's putting it in the computer, he's uploading it, and then when it hits, you get a smiley face, because your face will smile, saying, oh look, there they are.
That was a bump.
Oh, it is a bouncy road.
Well, I didn't know you were painting a visual picture.
I do that all the time.
I know. I didn't realize that's what you were doing, so thanks for informing me.
We're driving a whopping 55 miles an hour, because this road is just so horrible. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to cover on our first ever open road, Switch It Up, video, podcasty, loud, chaotic?
Yeah, we're going to see if they even like it. We might lose all of our supporters.
You might want to leave a comment below.
They'll be like, no, don't do that again.
Yeah. Again, though, this will not be in our normal page of things that you'll see in the... This is it. Yeah, this is it for the first
now
one.
You know some of the things we're processing. It's hard to leave family, but we want to come back more. Let's think about more solar.
I'm sure this segment will get much better too. It was almost like the segment we tried when we first left, and that was, I tried to do like an eating segment, and it turned out absolutely horrible, where we were eating barbecue.
Yes, that was a terrible idea.
Then we tried.
But he was painting you a visual picture.
I was.
Of what food mix.
And then for our members, we did cooking time with Sheila.
I didn't like that segment either.
See, so we've been trying things, but I think this is a little more easier for us. Open road. Switch it up, open road.
All right, well.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we've now got you for like 22 minutes. If you made it this far, you need a whizzo button.
You need 2 thumbs up.
We need to give you thumbs up. They should give thumbs up on them. So, all right. Are we good?
We are.
Thank you for tuning in. I guess since we put this on a normal channel, we're going to do an outro.
We're going to do one open road on our normal channel, and then from here on out, it all goes to the supporters.
Yes. So now everyone knows. No hidden secrets.
No secrets.
But it'll give you real time of where we are. Right now, it might be us found in a ditch because it's...
That's not true, but I do think stuff in the refrigerator might be jostled around a little bit.
All right, guys.
Oh!
We got to get off here. We're down to 50 miles an hour in a 70 mile an hour zone. All right. We'll shout at you later. We're rambling.
Bye.